Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. I've got some VCLT for this update today, collection update. I got some vinyl community love to show. I got a couple packages from some really great people, so I'm excited to show this off. This is probably like my first video ever doing this, but some really cool stuff to talk about that I've been excited to talk about. I sat on this probably for about a week now on some of this stuff. Just wanted to really take the time with it and be able to talk through some of these things. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one is something that I've already talked about on here. So I showed off this vinyl, I think last week. It's a new release on Redefining Darkness. It is an amazing EP. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely one of my favorite releases this year. Well, the band saw that video and I got reached out to by Mark from the band and was like, hey, thank you so much for shouting us out in your YouTube video and sharing on Instagram. We would love to also send you a copy of the tape. So they were nice enough to send me a copy of the newest Stench Collector tape. Like I said, I talked about this, I think last week or maybe the week before, I don't remember. And this is blah, 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 don't know how to say it. I'm so bad, but yeah, there you guys go. I have an awesome vinyl version with the etched screen print on the side. It's like fluorescent green. Well, now I've got the tape to go with it, and I'm so happy. I originally was gonna order the tape only, but the vinyl was too good to pass up. So I guess I'm really happy now that I have the tape too. There are certain releases where I do like to have both formats just for collecting purposes. It's weird. I know people don't often understand that, but I'm one of those people. So this comes on a really cool green tape. My favorite thing is obviously like the big block lettering and the coloring with this fluorescent Norelco case. And then the J card is very similar with the artwork that the vinyl that I had to show you. Amazing artwork. Amazing music. So again, really happy that I have this. So thank you guys so much for sending that to me. You really didn't need to do that, but just an added bonus. So I am happy that I finally had this in the collection. If you have not heard this yet, please check it out. I think there's still some vinyl available on Redefining Darkness's website. I think the last time I checked there was. Don't hold me to that. But this is definitely worth a listen. It's just exactly what the cover image shows, like the kind of death metal that you're gonna listen to, and it's glorious. I really do love this. This is definitely high up there on my releases this year, and it's one that I've been listening to quite a bit ever since I got it. So thank you so much. That just made me so happy when I got that. The next thing that I want to show off is another tape that I've been sitting on for probably about 2 weeks now. The band reached out to me and asked like, hey, is it okay if we send you this? And let us know like your honest thoughts. So I've already been familiar with this band, so I'll just be calling out right now. I am a big fan of one of their members who has a YouTube channel, and that is Schnell. Adam, you guys probably know him. He has Vital Vinyl blog. He posts daily, shows off amazing death metal, talks through like their back history of the bands, and like he does really entertaining videos. He's been doing this for a long time, and he admittedly is one of my inspirations for starting a YouTube channel. I love his videos. I think he's hilarious. He just all around seems like a really great guy. I donated to his channel, I think last year. I sent him a tape from Headsplit that he really wanted. So yeah, this is his band, so I'm familiar with them. Accursed Womb. They sent me their latest release that just came out. This is the Verminosis tape. And yeah, I was not expecting it, so thank you guys so much. I originally was gonna try and buy this and it sold out. And there's been several like random copies coming up from here and there. And for whatever reason, I've always missed, I don't know why or what, or I just didn't see it in time. So I'm really glad that I finally have this. So this is called Hymns of Death and Misery. This is a really, really nice quality tape. I'm going to say that right now. Verminosis, if you're not familiar, pumps out really great stuff. I've bought a couple things from their distro right now, but this is probably admittedly my first like ever release that they've done. Comes on this really cool transparent clear tape. And then I'm a little bit biased to this artwork, this cover artwork, because I absolutely love his work. And this is Rusted Winds, or Lucas, if you guys are familiar, who did the album artwork. So really nice high quality J card, and then on the other side it shows images of the band. So my thoughts on this are, it is just what you would normally associate with gritty, raw, dark, dissonant death metal. It's got like that demo, like old school demo feel, like almost as if they just like, it's like got this really old school, like also modern touches of like death doom in there. Adam is the vocalist, and he's got these really like raw, doomy death metal vocals, and just the whole thing is just very, very dark and dissonant death metal. And they have like a really, like almost, I wouldn't say cult following, but they have a fan base that absolutely loves them, and I see why. So there is so much great potential with this band. I really hope that they continue on and they continue to make more music. I know that it's been a big ask for them to release this music, and so this was really, really exciting when they finally did. So again, I feel really flattered that I was able to get this from the band, so thank you so much. I've listened to this about four times through. Each time I've just grown a new thing that I've loved about it. And like I said, it's got a very, very raw, doomy element to it, which I absolutely love. Doom metal, like doom death metal, is one of my favorite genres, and I just really get a lot of that out of this. So almost like, I feel like this is almost like if Severus had a baby. like Severus is one of my favorite bands at the moment. I absolutely love the promo that they put out. Like there's a lot of elements around that. So you can almost tell some of the influences that Adam has in his vocals. He's talked about that in his YouTube videos. And just, yeah, there's a lot of great potential with this. I really enjoyed this. So thank you guys so much for sending it to me. Again, this is probably one of the more exciting things that I've gotten in the mail. I was really looking forward to this. I was pretty hyped. Tried not to fangirl over the conversation that we had. So again, if you haven't checked out Accursed Womb, they're definitely on Bandcamp. As always, I will link it. I don't know if these are available anymore. I don't know. You'll have to look. I'll try and find a link if there are, but definitely worth a listen if you're looking for a new band to follow for the up and coming death metal scene. This is definitely, they definitely are going to be up there. And again, I'm so biased to the artwork. I love Lucas's artwork. So, and also you should follow Rusted Winds. He does really good stuff. So again, thank you guys so much. Just, yeah, I was really pumped to make this video. Can you tell I'm in a really good mood today? And then finally, another surprise shocker that I was not expecting. You guys know, probably most of you that are subscribed to me already know who this person is, but another YouTuber, Marty Worm, he has an amazing YouTube channel. I will just call out that right now. I have learned so much about music in general from his channel. I've gone back and I've binge watched several of his videos that have been out there for years now. And most notably, he does really amazing live streams with other YouTubers. A lot of them are very educational, and for me, like, it's just a nerd out session. Like I listen to these live streams, and I love like all of the attention to detail that these guys have. Like they're just so immersed into the whole entire metal scene. Like I always learn something new every time. So his live streams are a lot of fun. I took part in one of his live streams a while back after Brain Smasher, or Ben, as you guys know, pretty much invited me in there. It was several hours long, and that was a lot of fun. So ever since then, it's been one of my favorite YouTube channels that I've watched. Every time he live stream, which has been almost every weekend for the last several months, like it released every other weekend. He's done, there's a black metal one, most notably, that was really fun to watch. I think I got like 2 hours into that before I finally was like, I'm gonna fall asleep because it was really late my time. That was a really good live stream. Definitely checked out. I actually was writing down bands they talked about. I'm like, well, this sounds like something I'm gonna like. So now you're just, feeding the addiction of buying more music and hurting my wallet. And then they also did another live stream that I really enjoyed, was the Halloween live stream, where they went through and they talked about their discography and then like discussed the new album and stuff like that. Halloween is just a classic band. So a lot of stuff like that. Well, anyway, Marty reached out to me and said, hey, I have a band. I have a record label. I want to send you our stuff. And I was just blown away because, one, admittedly knew he had a band, but never knew who it was or what it was. I just wasn't in the know for that. So I got that, and I've been sitting on this for several days because I've been wanting to listen to it and be able to talk through it and be able to know what this band is. So some of you guys probably already know this. Like I said, a lot of you probably are already close with Marty, but he is in a band called The Glorious Dead, and he sent me their first full length that came out back in 2020 on his record label, Bindrune, I think is how you pronounce it, Bindrune Recordings. So they're out of Traverse City and from Michigan. So I'm from Illinois. I immediately have a bias from there. I've spent a lot of time in Michigan. I'm very familiar with Traverse City and that whole area. And I will say this, I was completely blown away that I did not know this band or this album. As soon as I put it on, I was like, okay, this is good. This is really good. How the hell didn't I know about this? So this is a really good album. I've listened to it 3 times now, completely all the way through. And I will say every single time on side A, when the song Tenebris Arca, I think is how you say it, comes on, like that song is just so good. The guitars in that are so good. There's just, yeah. So again, Marty is in this band. He is a guitarist. So on the other side, there he is right there. And there's the rest of the band. And just a really good album. So, but the extra, like the added bonus for this, which I was just shocked and really was not expecting this either, was that he didn't just send me a vinyl, like he sent me a really cool colored version vinyl. So that was an added bonus. I would have been happy if it had just been black. So it comes on this really, really nice like merged splatter with the green and black and the gray and the whites. It complements the album cover perfectly, which again, I'm a sucker for the design aesthetics when it comes to stuff like that. So and each side is a little bit different. That side looks really cool. So this is a really good album. And I'm sure some of you are watching this are like, geez, how have you not heard of this yet? And I, after went through and read more, I noticed like Metal Injection did a review on them and included them on like an end list. And like, I don't know how I missed this when it came out. I mean, 2020 was a great year for death metal. There was a lot of releases that came out, and I had a really hard time keeping up as I am now with this year. So again, just like, I'm really happy that I got this. So it comes with a really nice inner sheet of lyrics on one side. It's probably hard to see because it's green lettering, but again, it goes really well with the aesthetics. On the other side, a very dark and dissonant, evil, sinister picture of the band, and then talks about, you know, liner notes. And the one thing that I want to call out on here is that it looks like Marty also was the one that designed their logo and the design and layout of this. So that's just, I love when I read stuff like that. Like, you know, there's a lot of thought that goes into this, and there's a lot of passion when a band member designs that stuff. So, and also the logo is really cool. So death metal logos are some of my favorite. So yeah, this is a really good album. Definitely check this out. It's available on the label's website. I will definitely link it. And I enjoyed this so much, I recently bought a t-shirt as well because this artwork is phenomenal. Just, you know, that old school death metal vibe of artwork, the black and white, some of my favorite stuff. So there's just a lot of everything on this. I hear Obituary and Grave and like just everything that you would ever love about a death metal band is pretty much on this album. The vocals are phenomenal. The guitar work on here is incredible. So many good riffs, so many good soloing, and I just love death metal with solos. So that just, again, it's got that old school retro vibe to it, which is absolutely what I love about death metal. And then just on top of that, their drummer is insane. I don't know how this guy doesn't collapse of exhaustion after he plays, but like, yeah, this is a really good album. Definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And I'm really shocked that I had never heard this until now. So I'm so pumped that I had this. This is definitely going to take a lot of time on my platter, that's for sure. And then some more added bonuses that were thrown into this package is it did come with a CD, which for me, I was really excited about because I got a new car. For the first time in my life, I got a brand new car, like brand new, in 2021. Drove it off the lot. I've never done that in my life. So that's a big accomplishment for me. And it has like all the crazy tech features of like the touch screen and everything you could ever imagine, Apple CarPlay, but it also has a CD player. So this is going in there today. So that's pretty cool. Also that the CD, the artwork on there is really nice. So that's an added bonus for that. But the next thing that was in this package that I was not expecting, so again, thank you so much. You really didn't need to do that, was a nice 7-inch EP with some stickers, which you gotta love stickers. So there you go. The band logo is there. And then this one is cool right there. So I've got to find a good place for these where they'll be seen. So there's a nice 7-inch EP that they also released back in 2018. This artwork is also amazing, and I love the red logo on this too. So and then on the other side, there you go, the 2 songs and then a band. So it's 1 song on side A, and then side B is a live recording of them in the studio. And this is really good. The live recording sounds incredible. So it's fun. This is a really fun EP. The EP is called Imperator. I probably said that wrong. Of the Desiccated. Again, I just can't believe I didn't know about this. So there you go. And then the vinyl itself, it comes on like this really cool, like swampy green vinyl. So there is some like smokiness going on in there, like figuring, but the camera's not picking it up. So really cool stuff. Thank you so much, Marty. This just made my day. I was trying to really hold off on doing this. I wanted to record this video days ago when I got it, but I was like, no, I really want to take my time and listen to this, and I'm glad that I did. So this is just really, really cool stuff. And then it looks like this was a co-release for another label that I'm not too familiar with, and I'm probably going to butcher the name of it, so I'm not even going to try, but I'll link all this stuff. So again, and the artwork on here is phenomenal. So now I'm going to go and look into this guy. His name is Nate Burns. I'm going to go look into more of what he's done, because I really like the style of this, and just like the overall aesthetic of this too. Red and black and white are some of my favorite colors. So there we go. That is my first ever VCLT collection update video. So thank you so much to everybody that sent me something. I just blown away, and I really appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm getting exposed to great new music. So that's all that I have for you guys today. I do have a bunch of other stuff that I want to show off. I have a bunch of new tapes and a bunch of new vinyl that I still haven't shown off in here, so those will be coming. I'm just, you know, trying to find time to record videos. And one more thing before I go, if you didn't see the video yesterday, please check it out, because I am doing a YouTube subscriber only giveaway right now, where I'm giving away these 3 tapes: Disembodiment, Tribal Gaze, and Weeping. You have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. You have to comment on that specific video, and I'm probably going to announce the winner on Monday, unless for some reason people start messaging me saying they need more time. I don't know why they would, but yeah. So YouTube subscriber giveaway, check out that video for the details. I posted it yesterday. So all right, guys, thank you so much. I probably won't have a video this weekend, so have a great weekend, and I will definitely be back next week with a couple more videos.